wood door and a wood door frame, you would hold the tool the way you just had it to start. With today's doors, the way things are, you can reverse that and curl the tool around the door. You got a solid wood door, you got solid frames. You may find it easier to go in the opposite direction. What I mean by that is curl it around the door like this instead of like this. You're going to have to play with it and see what you like the best.
Well, what do you guys do? What's right? Tell me what works.
There is no right. That's what I'm saying. You have to feel how appropriate you work for what you do. I personally, I do everything like this. When I'm dealing with metal doors, metal door frames, some serious locks and things like that, I find it easier to curl the tool around the door like so. That does not mean that this is not right. It doesn't mean it's incorrect. Okay? So you've got to kind of figure out what's going to work best for you. And what works best for you may not work best for you because of different body sizes and types and strengths and things like that. Everybody's different. You're going to find something that works for you, stay with it, use it, and go. All right, throw the tool up. Where are we going to put the tool?
Within 6 inches of the lock?
Okay, go ahead. Bring it a little bit lower. Nope, right there. All right. All right, now, how are you going to swing this axe? Are you going to swing it like this, or I want it more like this? If I have it like this, in the smoke, you have up and down, and this way with which to make a mistake. Right? So that's what I want to do. Now, what are you looking at? Where does the fork got to go?
Oh, the lock. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's your first maneuver? What do you have to get past?
You guys make a gap.
Okay. Well, what does making a gap mean?
It means that the lock nut is separated.
All right. Let's go a little before that. Can I go straight in like this?
No, you got to get around the
door jam. So the first maneuver would be go back here so that I can get past the door jam. Okay? I'll give it a tap. Let's get past the door jam. Now once you get past the door jam, then you can start moving this over. Walk moving. What are you looking at? Look here. Are we moving it?
Yeah.
What about putting it this way? You'll feel it when it starts to go. Big difference.
That's tough.
Oh, why do we want to do that right now? Why do we put the tool in that space? Why do we create that space?
Big gap.
Okay. How big a gap do we want to make?
Enough the lock goes to come out?
Okay. How long is the throw in the box then?
I mean, I can see it. That's what.
Yeah, but they're like your neighbor. The locks, they throw 2 inches, an inch and a half.
Well, I mean, if the deadbolt's about that big, and if it's a regular interior door like this.
So now you've created space, what, about a quarter of an inch, a half an inch? Why don't you take, so this part of the tool is all the way here. Now I've created the widest space I can create. Okay? So let him keep tapping it, and you want to watch the tips, the tips past everything.
Alright, stop.
Okay, now, before you go any further, guys, if this tool starts to dip down, and you've got a real big guy here, what does he got to do to hit this?
Kneel.
He's kneeling, he's laying on his back, whatever. Try to keep this level or a little bit up, so the guy in the back can swing the tool. Alright, now, how are you going to do your next maneuver? Don't do it, how are you going to do it?
You're gonna pry this way to push the door.
How are you gonna position yourself?
I'm gonna be here so I can control the door and pull at the same time.
All right, we didn't talk about controlling the door at all. Is that important?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Especially now with what he's talking about doing. He's talking about pulling this tool in this direction. All right, now, 2 things. Where I work, if this is a vacant building or a drug building, the booby trap is they cut the floor out on the inside of the door. So if he pulls on this and loses control and falls in, he goes down into the basement. Is that part of the problem or is that part of the solution? All right, now, for you guys, things that you have that I'll never see. You got the 3-story garden apartments with the walkway, and you hit all the apartments. Let's talk about now that I'm here, and right here is the fence, or the end of the wall, at the end of the walkway, and I'm 3 floors up. And I pull on this hard, and the tool pops out. Where am I going? I'm going over the edge. So, in reality, pulling may be the only option you have. It's not the preferred. I would much rather see you push under control. Now, I started here the whole time. Am I glued this way? Okay? Think about watching your ass, so to speak. If I get on this side and I give it a good hard ram, I'm balanced. See how my legs are spread? I'm balanced. I'm not going to go here. I'm not going to go. If I'm pulling, that's a definite possibility if I lose my balance. Okay? Go ahead, do it. Okay, guys?